Hello, I'm just taking a moment out to talk about the San Francisco Bay Area Business Agility Meetup for November. I'm absolutely delighted to have been invited to present a number of issues that are in the marketplace all around change. So I really want to give you an insight on the sorts of things that we will be talking about, and I hope you can join us because it's intended to be somewhat interactive with asking a lot of questions. The title of my talk is Changing the Way We Change. So why is it called that? Well, with everything that's going on in the world, I'm not going to list all the types of changes that are going on at the moment, but it's a tornado of change. And the traditional approach of trying to get better at continuous improvement, at business process improvement, they're not going to cut it in the massive tornado of change that everybody is going through. And this is affecting young and old, the older practitioners and the younger practitioners, because nobody has been through the type of change that we're experiencing today. So I just want to draw your attention to some research which has recently been published this year about where CEOs and senior executives are thinking about this tornado of change. 90% of most businesses around the world are going through some sort of major change, not incremental change. A lot of them are integrations of a number of change events. A lot of them are right across their business. 90% of big businesses and medium-sized business are planning change on an enormous scale. Now, 50% of those businesses have said that the corona pandemic has thrown up issues around resilience, reliability, and really changed the way they need to think about the way they design, build, and operate the organization, but also the way they change organizations. Another alarming statistic is that 50% of those businesses are also spending a large amount of money on new technologies alone. And then there's 40% who are saying that actually it's not just the technology that they're worried about, it's everything else and how it's all integrated. And the biggest fear that they've got at the moment is that their staff, their managers, and their partners and their suppliers are not going to be able to build internal skills and capabilities and wherewithal to cope with the type of change that means we will need to get through this tornado and out the other side fit for the next generation of change. Another 40% are talking about changing their entire business model. And well, when that happens, everything is up for grabs. So I want to talk about how do we integrate the bold visions all of these things promise and integrate them with the reality that's out there. And that is the challenge. What I want to talk in my seminar is about how we can get our heads around, our minds around, and our skills around this tornado of change, because everything is changing. And I will be talking about that. But then I'll leave you with a very important question that we have to ask. And the painful question is simply this: how can we educate the board, senior managers, mid-managers, and our staff to change their behavior, their insight, and their ingenuity to be able to change organizations fit for the future? This is the golden opportunity. Or for some, this may be at the end of the line, and you have a choice. And hopefully my talk will give you some pointers in that direction. I look forward to seeing you there, and please make sure you return the RSVP in the box below, because you can guarantee your place that way. Thank you, and I look forward to chatting to you very soon. Bye bye.